All right. Hey, Rob
Snitching
G.
on all y'all.
We have a national game tonight, NBA game, and it involves a player who I'm very fond of and has a lot of good things to say about, but he's on a minutes restriction again. Here we go. This is where we talked about the longevity of Wemby.
Yeah, he had a big game tonight. Lakers, Spurs, national television, ESPN. They pay big money to get the big games on TV. And the problem, though, is that, as you alluded to, Victor Wembanyama is already questionable for tonight's game because he couldn't even finish last night's game, a game they could have won against Memphis. They lose by 1 point because he was on a strict minutes restriction. He dominated in 21 minutes, but he missed crunch time. The Spurs lose. And now he's questionable to play tonight against the Lakers back-to-back game because he's now dealing with what they're calling a hyperextended knee recovery. So we'll see what's up with that.
And that's what makes this crazy, is that what makes him who we think he is, what makes him the unicorn, his gift is also his curse. And me and Rob have talked about it. His gift is that we've never seen someone this tall, this big, be this mobile, this agile, this talented, this hungry, and want to win. But it's the same challenge why people are worried, where people are skeptical. And you and I talked about it, I want to say, last year. Just how far can he go? How long will he be able to play with this body, with this build? You and I were watching the game yesterday off the air. I said, man, look at the way he falls. Normal bumps and falls in the NBA happens 35 times a game. His looks bad. It looks challenging because he's how he has to fall being so big. So that's what makes this interesting. And you look at the team, he's playing for a team, a very conservative, the team who started the load management with the Spurs. And for them to be having to load management.
That's what Pop should be known for, not the 5 championships.
Don't do that.
I'm dead serious.
No, how you gonna change? Now I got to argue with you about this.
Go ahead.
Never mind. Put Wemby to the side
No,
now.
no. Go with Wemby.
No, but he's on a team that's already conservative, Rob. He's on a team that already is going to load management, be precautious, and he's already had to do this. Right? They had to do it earlier, put him on minute restrictions. Now they're putting on minute restrictions again. And I worry, Rob, that when my daughters get older, or, some of your illegitimate kids come up finally.
What? They're legitimate if they're my kids.
They are? Okay. That we're going to have to talk to them.
They weren't born in a marriage? Is there got an issue with that?
Well, no, that they'll pop up out the blue.
Oh,
they'll be like, Daddy. They'll be like 33 years old. That we'll have to explain the story of Wemby, that he'll be awardless because, you got to play the 60, 66, 65 games now. And I don't know if he's ever going to play that. So will he
Well, I said this in the beginning. I said the reason that he won't be what people are saying, which is the greatest of all time, right? Like people painted that he's going to be this greatest of all time player.
Mm-hmm.
But he won't be able to stay healthy for the whole time. Nobody in the United States of America, everyone knows it's Wemby. Everybody knows I love Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not kidding myself. When you're walking around on stilts, it's almost impossible to stay healthy. He's not going to be able to do it. We're already here. You don't get better and stronger as you get older. It's the exact. And I know he's only like, 23
I know.
or something?
I don't even. Is he? I don't. He's
Look it up.
So young.
Rob G, is he 21 or 23? I mean, he's young.
You want to split the difference? Let's see.
But
go ahead. I'm looking.
But as you get older, he's 20 right in the middle. I said 21 or 23.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you know what I mean? It's not the other way around. It's not like, oh yeah, when he's 30, he's gonna be good. No, if you're injury prone now in your 20s, and we saw that with Zion Williamson. Oh, he was getting hurt in college. He's been nothing but getting hurt his entire career. He's a young guy. He's not old.
The only thing I would wonder, to your point about just you get older. Can they strengthen him? Meaning it might not last. It might not last his whole career.
Did you see Manute Bol's whole career?
Okay, don't. If you ever just compare Wemby to shout out to rest in peace Manute and shout out to Bol. But no, this is a little different. This is first of all, he's more agile.
I think there was a mistake when they named him Bol. Like there wasn't a name and they just said,
don't do that.
Or
that might be something culturally they do.
Okay.
First of all, how many rest in peace to great George Foreman? There's like 9 George Foremans. You didn't think at a certain point he was going to be like, mix it up. That's your Joe Foreman? He was like, no, just George. What you going to do this time, George? What you going to George? I think he has a daughter or two like Georgia.
Yeah, but they should have named him B-O-W-L. Bol. B-O-L.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
All I'm saying.
But what I'm saying, he's different. And I wonder if they can strengthen his legs, strengthen his core. If they can actually work on it and say, look, you are freakish, and we're not guaranteeing you 10 to 15 years of this, but can we have a 4 to 5 year period? Well, let me flip the question, too. Are we going to be okay with an 8-year run of Wemby?
No.
That all we got was 55 games, say, those 8 years?
No.
But it's incredible. 21 minutes last night, but 30 points, highest score in the game, and just incredible.
No, because ultimately he was supposed to be that guy, that unicorn.
But can you be that without without the 82 games?
Nope. You can't do that, and you can't do it if your career is abbreviated. Like, people were expecting, like, all these numbers. He should be the all-time leading scorer.
Well, I knew that.
Nobody can stop him. You know what I mean? You just said he's 22 years old. Yep. Like the block record. You talk about a girl being around the block. I'm just telling you. I meant driving the car around the block.
Yeah, I bet. Dang. What was y'all doing out there in Queens? Don't be disrespecting the Queens like that just because you from Queens. You got to relax.
Or...
No, don't or it. No.
Third base. What is it? No. What is the group? I'm just.
Which one?
Brooklyn Queens. Oh my God. Why am I? They made third base. Brooklyn Queens.
You talking about Beastie Boys? What are you talking about?
No. I remember.
All right. But anyway,
you get my point.
I do get your point. But that's where I think he's gonna put us in a position, Rob, where we're gonna have to tell the story of Wemby, kind of like a Kawhi Leonard. Someone might say, hey, man, of the generation of the 35 years, Kawhi Leonard was a top 5 player the last 40 years. Someone else might be like third base. Yeah, that's what I said originally. They know they say your first.
I said third base.
Yeah, you did
Brooklyn
say third
Queens.
base.
Okay.
Because the story of Kawhi, right? It's like, man, when he was healthy, dude, he was a top.
But the only thing about Kawhi, you could say all that, but he won 2. He won 2 and won 2 Finals MVP.
So I'm saying if Wemby gets that.
But that puts him on a plateau. I don't know if he's going to be able to get that. I really don't. Like, the longer you go, and this is like, because you should be healthiest now. And every time
I don't know these kids nowadays.
You talk about it now. Every time it falls down, oh my God. Like, that's how you look. There's something broken. There's something happening here. That's the
you saw that early in the season. Teams were doing that. Not trying to hurt him, but bodying him up. Knocking him over, put a little hip on him. Listen, if he played in the 80s and 90s, that would have been regular, routine. You coming through the middle, you're going to get this hip check. So I know the league is praying that he stays healthy. The league is praying that they find a way to, just if he can give us 65 games for 8 to 10 years so we can have this amazing unicorn in the NBA, becoming a universal star, you can have your guy. Because LeBron is aging out. Steph's aging out. KD's aging out. Westbrook, Harden, all these guys. Kawhi had he's kind of a few more years, but you get my point. You want to have Wemby be the face of this league, but you can't be the face when availability, which is the best ability, he doesn't have.
He's missed 14 games, right, because of injury. And entering the season, Wemby has missed 47 out of his possible 164 during his career. Yeah. That's a third. That's a third of the game.
Are you looking at an Embiid 2.0 where when healthy he's an MVP candidate? We know that.
And what has Embiid won?
An MVP.
Barely. That was a parting gift. All right. 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369 on this Worship Wednesday. Will Wemby's health issues prevent him from reaching his ceiling in the NBA? Or do you think this is just a blip and he'll eventually get over this? Or are you concerned long-term Wemby, who everybody loves, just won't be everyone knows it's Wemby.
Please stay healthy.
We got to do another one. Everyone knows it's Wemby.
What we saying?
Everyone knows he's at the hospital. No.
Oh, man. Did you say everyone said DNP?
Yeah, here we go. Ready? One more time.
Everyone said DNP. He ain't playing.
We gotta redo it.
No,
yes.
I feel bad.
We gotta do
love
it.
Wemby.
And every time he doesn't play,
everyone knows.
One more time.
Okay, is this one for sure? You guys both ready?
We got it on this one.
All right, let me count down so I can record. 3, 2, 1.
Everyone knows the MVP. He ain't playing. Dang it!